All right, CTRL+ALT+TECH, please welcome Dr. Mike Brooks. Dr. Mike,
Hi,
thanks
nice
for coming.
to meet you, Jeff.
Want to tell the audience a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I'm Dr. Mike Brooks. I'm a licensed psychologist and the director of the Austin Psychology and Assessment Center, or APA Center. We're a group psychology practice here in Austin. And I've been interested in technology for a long, long time, since the earliest video games and onward into social media and smartphones and things like that.
Why should people be really concerned about how much time that we are engaging with technology?
There are a lot of benefits to technology, as we all know, connecting with people, entertainment, information, productivity, and all those things. But it's kind of like the proverbial double-edged sword. So with all the benefits there are some negatives as well. Ultimately, we want to be happy.
Right.
And happy in the deep-rooted sense of the word of contentment. And also, we want to be productive in life. When we feel like we're productive and getting things done, we feel pretty happy. And the concern is the way we use technology can interfere with those overarching goals of being happy in the deep sense of the word and productive.
What is the allure of those screens and that feedback that always pulls us in?
Yeah, I think the overall concern is with our overuse of technology. And really, all the other problems of technology are nested under the problem of overuse. And as you're pointing out, like this compulsive use, they tap into a primitive reward system in the brain that is similar to the way drugs affect our brains.
Wow.
It's the same reward system constantly, and it releases dopamine, and which is a pleasure chemical, a neurotransmitter that's involved in pleasure, reward, and learning. And that keeps us continually going back to our phone. We don't get bursts of dopamine from looking at a text. We get it from anticipating the text. Same with social media. You post something, who looked at my post, who commented on it,
Right.
What did they say? And when we're in this state of anticipation, when our phone buzzes and gives us a notification, at that moment, the reward system is activated. So you got a lot of tech people here. We'll talk in terms of RAM. So if you have a finite amount of RAM in your head, the presence of a cell phone, there is RAM allocated all times when the phone is present.
Wow.
Because you're thinking, might it buzz? Might I need to do something? Historically, all social interaction was face-to-face. Even writing is fairly new.
Right.
So if you go back tens of thousands of years, we only interacted in person. So evolutionarily, texting makes no sense. Social media makes no sense from an evolutionary standpoint. What I'd say in a work situation is the best that you can is step back from it all, knowing some of the research of how it affects us, is try to say, especially with cell phones, there are times to use it and times not to use it. It's the temptation. It's always a cue. It's always beckoning us. And so it's the out of sight, out of mind. We have to put it away from us, because otherwise we will succumb to the temptation. So we have to build as a habit. You know, it takes practice, it takes effort, just like if you're trying to eat healthier, that takes effort. It doesn't happen overnight, but we have to go back to our happiness mostly is with each other.
Right.
It's good for the other people and ourselves to focus on relationships, which are the main source of our happiness. And to do that, we need to put the smartphones and set parameters around technology.
You gave me an Alfred Hitchcock-like off-screen suspense, because now I feel like it's in my pocket and it's listening and it's watching.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
waiting, and they know off-screen that's going to do something. But yeah, that totally made sense. But instead of reaching for the phone, I'm gonna reach for the sand.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
write that.
More
And
play.
Yes, do the play. So cool. Well,
Yeah.
Dr. Mike, thank you so much for taking your time. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.